Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, your Movie Apprentice, and today I'm going to be looking at A Gift from Bob, the sequel to 2017 film A Street Cat Named Bob. And this film is directed by Charles Martin Smith and stars Luke Treadaway, Kristina Tonteri-Young, Phaldut Sharma, and Tim Plester. If you're a film fan like me, if you do like what I do on this channel, consider clicking that like button, subscribe to the channel for more reviews coming all the time. And this film is about the first Christmas that James Bowen and Bob spent together after James got clean, but he is currently under threat from the animal welfare people that are thinking about potentially taking Bob away over Christmas. And this film is about James Bowen's attempts to cope with that, as well as just life in general and the struggles that come with it. So first of all, I have to say that if you haven't seen the first one, definitely check that one out, because not only is it the better film, but it is also essential for building that relationship, because the film is very much carried by a relationship between James and Bob, and that is very much built up in the original movie. This one relies on you having seen that first one to already care about a relationship between these two in this one. Yeah, you do see their bond, but you don't see it build up, you don't see the story behind it. You get told about it, but you don't get exactly the full picture of their entire dynamic. The real life Bob did die this year, so it's almost fitting that this year's Wholesome Christmas movie is going to be given to us by Bob, even posthumously, and that I feel is very sweet indeed. I also have to give a big shout out to Phaldut Sharma. He plays the shopkeeper that James goes to all the time on top of his electricity, as he struggles to keep his bills up in general. And the bond him and James share in this is very good. There is a good theme of grief when it comes to his character. And there is an amazing scene where it's just these two individuals talking to each other, observing life and its hard comings and how you deal with certain setbacks. And it is absolutely glorious to see. Phaldut Sharma is amazing in this scene. And dare I say it, their relationship in this is just as strong as the relationship between James and Bob. Another thing I like about this is how real it feels. It actually portrays the way people speak down in London and different experiences, how nasty people can be to each other just off a whim, how communities come together is a big part of the British culture. There is just a lot of nice little sweet moments, especially the whole environment that characters are just known by the public. They might know each other through and through, but they are characters that are very valued in their communities, and that is the big overriding arc of this, is that it builds on relationships and community and how even complete strangers can impact other people's lives. It is a very wholesome message that is very well worth checking out this Christmas. I will have to say, however, this film does get a bit too fantasy-like for me by the last third. Yes, I do love the realism in the first half, but in the last little bit, it almost feels like they're retreading the beats of It's a Wonderful Life, which, if you haven't seen that film, what are you doing with your life? And it just generally pulls the film down for me. There are a couple of characters in this that are overtly cartoony in their nature. It's not even warranted what their responses are or why they act a certain way. The main antagonist in this just seems to be a-hole for no particular reason. There's nothing built upon it. It's just someone seems to be struggling with getting power and wanting to be able to wield his power over people. So I guess you can say there are some underlying themes of people that are given power that want to basically use it to their advantage and abuse that power. Even then, it is a bit cartoony that this person is using their power to basically just mess with someone that they just don't like the haircut of. There are people like that in the world, of course, but I don't know. It just felt very cartoon of me, this antagonist. And the final bit, while it is a nice moment and it's sweet and it's wholesome as all hell, it really detracts from the realist nature of the film for the first half, just to give us this everything is okay finale, and it's just out of nowhere. So there is like a balance between reality and fantasy that the film does struggle to meet when it's trying to resolve its story. Like I said, this film is very small budget. It's a British film after all, shot just before all lockdown began. The cinematography is tolerable. It does its job. It's very easy to see what is going on. But there are a few POV shots and a few closely framed shots that are a bit jarring in this tapestry of a movie. But it is quite well edited, and there are certain scenes that are very well structured with their lighting, with the camera angles, with the pacing. It just is very pleasant but very inconsistent when we look at the structure of this film as a whole. I have to say I did enjoy this film, but it doesn't come close to touching me the way the first one did. The first one was easily one of my favourite films of 2017. I think it was actually my fourth favourite. It was in my top 10. I'll give you that much. Whereas this one doesn't fit the top 10 in a year where we are lacking some films. Overall, A Gift from Bob, or A Christmas Gift from Bob, depending on where you are from, is a nice sequel. It's a wholesome Christmas movie. If you have the time to check it out through whatever means you can, I would recommend it, especially if you're a fan of the original. It is a gorgeous film in terms of the narrative and the themes, if not for the lackluster cinematography at times. So overall, guys, I'm going to have to say that A Gift from Bob for me is just a tea that needs more sugar. So, A Gift from Bob, have you seen it? If you have, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Again, you like what I do in this channel, consider clicking the like button, subscribe to the channel for more film content coming all the time. I may even be bringing back some of the video essays by the end of the year. Not decided upon it yet, it depends on demand, but click the notification bell to be notified if I do go ahead with those. But until next time, my name is Josh, I have been your Movie Apprentice, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thank you for watching, and thank you for making it to the end of the video. While you are here, if you haven't done it yet, please feel free to drop a like and consider hitting that subscribe button for more reviews coming all the time. And also, while you are here, there are some other videos over there that you might want to sink your teeth into. Have a good day, guys, and do enjoy.